just waiting until the stream comes on. Okay, it looks like it's live. Let's turn the sound down for a sec. All right. Good evening and welcome to another Cold Waters stream. This will be the second mission in the campaign that we played in the first stream. So I'm going to be loading my save. In the last mission, we destroyed an enemy tender, or that is a resupply ship and its escort. So now, I believe we need to be, here we go, this might be them, we need to take out some cruise missile submarines. So we'll go here, and there we go, intercepted. Okay, so we have a new sonar contact, bearing 031, designates 01. We have a very strong surface duct, a very strong thermal layer at 114 feet. Our speed is 10 knots, so all hands, man your battle stations.
Sonar new contact bearing 03. Make turn 5 knots.
Okay, let's slow down. Let's reload our torpedo. Okay, there's our contact. Let's get him classified. Definitely looks like a submarine. There we go.
Making turn 5 knots.
Looks like a Juliet. Let's see, we are just below the duct. Okay, he is relatively low. We have a pretty good solution on him already. So if he's a Juliet, he's probably the escort, and our primary target is not visible yet. He's not pinging, he's not using radar. Not radar, rather active sonar. So we will just keep a solution on him and ready to take him out if necessary. Okay, so we have a really good solution. He's pretty close. He's at 5.7 kiluyards, 5,700 yards. And I think what we'll do is we will see if we can get in his baffles. So helm, come left to bearing 020. Oh! Oops, I just made a mistake and we took a shot. That meant I intended to steer us, not actually shoot a torpedo. So let's change that direction and get that Juliet taken out. Ugh. So that's a great way to start off the mission, is by launching a torpedo and totally screwing up. Sorry about that. Hopefully that doesn't finish us off. Juliet does not seem to have heard it yet. We'll follow this torpedo in. Looks like we have some ice underwater. We are pretty far north. Very good chance that this torpedo is going to hit. Uh-oh. There he is. Okay, he's a little bit further away than I thought he was.
Sonar new contact bearing 090. Designated Sierra 2.
Alright, let's get this torpedo. Whoops. Alright, he's going to be searching. Let's get this second guy classified. See what kind of guy this is. Okay, not a Charlie, not an Oscar. Definitely looks like a submarine, however. Not a Kilo, not a November. Foxtrot whiskey. It looks like a whiskey. Yeah, definitely more whiskey than a
Con sonar
tango.
Sierra 2 is classified as submerged submarine.
All right, let's see if we can actually change our course. We will come left to bearing 045.
Come left to 045, helm aye.
All right, looks like a torpedo has locked on to the Juliet. There's no way he's going to be able to get away in time. He's increasing speed. It's at 12
Con
knots.
sonar noisemaker bearing 036. Con fire control weapon acquired. Con fire control weapon countermeasure homing.
That's not going to make a darn bit of difference.
Con fire control weapon acquired.
He can launch all the countermeasures he wants. They're not going to help. Even though in the plot here it's showing us that the Juliet's actually closer, the torpedo has a better solution than we do. So he's still tracking it.
Con helm steady course. Con sonar noisemaker bearing 039.
Now let's see how this whiskey's doing. Okay, we have a solution of 41%.
Con fire control weapon acquired.
Yep, looks like we're going to hit him.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 1, last bearing 041. Contact breaking up.
He is gone. It's a long way down. See how deep it is. Yeah, about over 1,900 feet. So getting back to us. Okay, you can see there's the Juliet right there. Okay, the whiskey is higher than we are though. It's definitely an underwater contact. The solution is actually getting worse rather than better. So I think we're going to stay in this course for a minute or two, and then maybe we'll go above the layer and or change direction. We could potentially take a shot. I mean, our solution just went up to 44%, but I'd like to get a better solution than that. Let's reload our tube one. Solution keeps going up and down. It's probably because he's right above the layer. So I think as soon as this torpedo is loaded, we'll go to ultra quiet and we will peek above the layer and see what we can see. He had to have heard the Juliet take a hit. I mean, the Soviet sonar systems aren't all that great, but they've got to be good enough to have detected that.
Con torpedo room tube 1 ready.
Okay.
Break shift for ultra quiet.
Okay, so the whiskey just got detected 30%. All right, let's go up to 100 feet.
Main depth 100 feet. Dive by.
So if he's somewhere, he's over here. off the starboard beam. In addition to this whiskey, there's got to be at least I hope, that if this was indeed our mission target, there's going to be a cruise missile submarine around here somewhere. I could. I'm going to check to see if there's a better solution. This looks pretty. I mean, better match for his signature. This looks pretty good. It's not a Tango. Oh, okay. If it's a Juliet, the Juliet is a missile boat. It's just a diesel missile boat. So the whiskey could be his escort. Because it's not an Echo. It's close to a Charlie on the lower band of. And it's not a Charlie 1 or a Charlie 2 or an Oscar. It's certainly not a ballistic missile submarine. So that could have been our primary target. And then that would make the whiskey. Yeah, that's definitely a whiskey.
Con sonar, Sierra 2 is classified as submerged submarine.
Okay. We'll go up to 50 feet.
50 feet, dive by.
So we just got to take out this whiskey and then we're done.
Con, dive at 50 feet, dive by.
All right, helm, come right to course 115.
Come right to 115. Helm aye.
While we close the distance, we'll accelerate some time.
Con, helm, steady course.
Looks like the whiskey's closing on us. All right, we definitely have a better solution. Range 6,300 yards. You definitely have some icebergs out here. Yeah, I can see that one under the water there. He is pinging on active. Oh, he probably has good contact on us. Let us descend below the layer.
Make depth 150 feet, dive by.
And be prepared to snapshot tube 3 and 4. He's pinging and it says 13 on actives. That means there's a good chance he can detect us. What's the ambient noise is 78, so relatively quiet. Contact 15. Okay, it just went negative, so that means we just went below the layer. That's still pretty good. 62%. We can take him out. All right, let's take him out. Firing point procedures. Sierra 2 the whiskey. Tube 3. Bearing 120. Close enough. Range to enable 3,300 yards. Fuel at remaining fuel will be 90%.
Dive at 150 feet, dive by.
Weapon ready, ship ready. Shoot tube 3. The weapon is running normally. Looks like he's turning away. We need to modify our enable point. He's turning away, so he definitely heard us. Or rather, heard the torpedo. Yeah, and there he is. Yeah. Whoa, look pretty close here.
Noisemaker bearing 132.
We're not even enabled yet.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
Now let's steer this torpedo right into him. Come on, you can get him.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired. Con, sonar lost contact.
There we go.
Last bearing 136. Contact breaking up.
All right, let's see if there's anybody still around. Nope, no vessels, no weapons, aircraft, and no flooding. We will leave combat. We've engaged and sunk both the Juliet and the Whiskey. So congratulations on a job well done. Sinking those subs keeps our boys safe. Stand by for further orders. Okay, so good news. Looks like we've driven off our mission target. And now we have a new mission. Tactical situation is that satellite recon has revealed an enemy raider group transiting at high speed towards the Soviet coast. We believe a small UNREP force is operating in this area. Your order to interdict this group and sink any replenishment ships in the area. You may also get a chance at the enemy warships that the group is intended to support, but tenders and tankers are the mission target. Okay, so towards the Soviet coast, so we're going to be definitely going into harm's way here. Okay, so we will continue on course towards the Soviet coast, but the first thing we're going to do is we're going to save. Save again, just for good measure. Okay, we got some Soviet submarines here. We'll maneuver to get out of their way, because that's not our mission target. Oh, here they come. Maneuvering around them. Oh, looks like something's happening. All right. The Warsaw Pact takes Denmark, which is not good. So we're going to creep a little bit slower now. Looks like these Soviet submarines are going to catch up to us, so we will have to take them out. All right, our depth is 50 feet, speed is 5 knots, which is good. No surface duct, no thermal layer. The water may not be that deep.
On sonar, new contact bearing 088. Designated Sierra 1.
All right, what's our conditions here? Okay, only 600 feet. That's not good.
161. Designated Sierra 2.
All right, let's get these guys.
On sonar, new contact
Whoa, 3 contacts.
20. Designated
Oh, geez, we're right in the middle of them. All right, we got to get these guys classified fast. Okay. Oh, geez, a Victor.
Sierra 1 is classified as submerged submarine.
Okay, what else do we got? It's got to be.
Torpedo room, tube 3 ready.
Go to ultra quiet.
Ring shift for ultra quiet.
Nobody's paying. That's good. That's close. What do we got? What do we got? A merchant. Okay.
Sierra 3 is classified as
That makes me feel a little better. Alright, who's this other guy? Those 2 lines at low hertz make me think it's a sub. A November.
Con sonar. Sierra 2 is classified as
All right, the November's heading away. The Victor, 11,000 yards, speed of 10 knots, and he's deep. November, 27,000 yards. I don't believe that for a minute. He's going to be closer. But he's not nearly the threat that the Victor 2 is. Victor 2 is firming up. %52. For a minute there, I was pretty worried seeing Sierra 3 behind us. Completely surrounded by these guys. Okay, the Victor 2 still no sign of who he is. Okay, we're at 60%. That November, really, 82%. He's that far away. 85%. He's going to 10 knots. Okay, the Victor 2, 9,800 yards. Okay, there's the November. He's at still 2,700 yards. No. All right, we're going to launch torpedoes at both of these guys. And we have to be ready for some counterfire. So we're definitely going to shoot at both. So firing point procedures. Tube 1, Sierra 1 the Victor. Bearing 090, range to enable 5,500 yards. And we will shoot Tube 3 at the November. Bearing 163, range to enable 10,000 yards. All right, first we're going to fire at the Victor, and he's a lot closer than I thought. So, oh, there he is. Weapon ready, ship ready. Shoot Tube 1. Shoot Tube 3. Oh, jeez. Okay, so he just increased power. And he's pinging. He's got it. He's almost certainly has us on active. So we will slowly begin to turn away. Come right to course 200. In case we have any counterfire. Good, we have weapon acquire. Excellent. Very fortunate that he didn't fire any counterfire. He could have snapshot a torpedo at us and we'd be running. Alright, so we're going to go to Tube 3. We're going to change our naval point to get a lead on the November. Alright, so our other one is chasing this Victor down. He's pinging us, but he's now going to 29 knots. He can't hear us. He's probably pinging us in the hopes that maybe one of the other subs, the November, might get a return. If he's going that fast, he might not even know where the torpedo is. I expect him to launch a countermeasure. Maybe not. This torpedo is going to go right into his screw. Wow. I guess we must totally have gotten him by surprise. He didn't even have enough time to react. All right. So next is Tube 3. And the Victor hits the ground. Or the the bottom. All right, let's continue in pursuit of this November. Helm, come left to heading 150.
Come left to 150. Helm aye.
November's going at 24 knots. Still, there's no way he's going to be able to escape. Let's come to periscope depth. We'll take a peek at this merchant and make absolutely sure that it is in fact a merchant. Let's change our torpedo's course just a little bit. Is that who I think it is? All right, scope. Yep, that is definitely a merchant. Bearing mark. Well, you're not letting me mark. Probably because he's a neutral. All right, let's search for see any other contacts.
Con, helm, steady course.
Okay, down.
Down scope.
Torpedo should pick him up. Seriously, you should pick him up. Let's steer him back on course.
Fire control, weapon acquired.
There we go. Yep, he's running, but I don't think he's going to get away. We'll go to accelerated time for a few seconds.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 145.
Noisemaker, what are you doing?
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
Yeah. He's doing whatever he can to get out of here, but it's not going to be enough. He's going to run right into the torpedo. Let's see if he launches another noisemaker. Nope, not enough time.
Con sonar, lost contact. Sierra 2, last bearing 143. Contact breaking up.
There he goes. All right, let's see if we're all clear. Yep, no vessels, no weapons, no aircraft. Oh, so we will leave combat. Sunk a Victor 2 and a November. So excellent initiative, however, this was not our mission target. So that was 2 battles, though. I think that's good enough for the evening. Oh, but look at what happens. I get a Bronze Star to Commander Darkwing Glacier, the commanding officer of the USS Olympia, for sinking 2 enemy submarines. Excellent. So, his unwavering resolve and self-sacrificing devotion to duty in the face of death. We haven't even had a torpedo shot at us yet. I'm sure that will change, but it hasn't changed. It hasn't happened yet. Let's hope it continues. But for now, I will save the campaign, and we will call it a night. So thank you very much for watching, and